So then, what happens if I don't define myself as define myself as a man, as a woman, as black, as white, as Italian, as Chinese? What happens? What remains? Is there any more division between us? Isn't the word that divides people that divide me from you, the word me? I'm dividing. There's a me, there's you. There's the human, there's the plant. But is there really such division? Or we made it? If you think about it, you are dividing. So you can't even think about it because thinking is the word, and the word divides. Thinking divides. So how can you see what the world really is if you keep dividing into something confined, into something dead? Have you ever tried to stop that? Because we always live in that division. We always think, but the process of thinking is division itself, and it works like that. But it is not the truth. As I said, you can hold the wind. There's there's no there's no way to do that. So it is a simplification of reality, the word, but in a way that disconnects you from it. It may be useful in certain occasion, but at the same time, it stops you from seeing reality itself as is. And in that division, we're always in conflict with one another. Take nation, take politics. There's the right and there's the left. I see myself as a leftist, as a rightist, as, I don't know, a centrist, and they always at war with one another because the word is what divides them. If they stop for a moment, they see they are the same. They're just living moment to moment. They all suffer, all have happy moments, all people have friends, families, people who cares about them. But the moment you're fighting each other, you're destroying the world itself, the world that is us. It's not something outside us ourselves. If I'm at war, if I destroy crops, there's less food for everyone. And you can have all the money in the world. All. You can have billions. But what can you do with them if there is no food? You can't feed your family with money. All of these we destroy because we think it's something, it's of another. It's not ours. How can the world be of another? How can be a field be of someone? A field is a field. It's there for everyone. If you poison it, there's no field for no one, for yourself, for the other. Even if that was in France or in Japan. And if you continue that, what will you eat? Where will you go? Why do we have, for example, to use money to vote? Have you ever think about it? We are conditioned by the society as it is right now. We use money all the time. We always see people voting, so we never question it. But what can money do for us? Really? If you look at them, aren't they just a piece of paper? Or a number in a database? Really look at them. Take a minute, look at it. What can it do for you? Can you plow the field? Can you eat it? Can the bill itself be something? You can burn it, I guess. But that's about it. Who is that it's working? It is making the world go round. The world, us. No. And yet, using money, as I said, divide. We say this is mine, this is yours. I paid it. I can do what I want with it. But can you really? Is it really yours? Or is this something that is here in the world and it's neither mine nor yours? Voting is the same. Why should I vote at all? Why? There's the left and there's the right. They're always at war, as I say. Where how can you do something for the people if you are in conflict with the people? The left may be an ally of a nation, the right an ally of the other nation. But what changes? They're still at war, if you are one side or the other. The war is going on. And the system continues because we continue to vote. And we always say maybe the next will be better. But don't you see, it is the system itself that's the problem, not who is in charge. And we always wait for another to do something. But we are the one doing. Me and you, every moment. If you keep using money, they will continue. The system will not change. There's gonna be the one with tons of money, there's gonna be the poor with no money. And in the meantime, we're destroying the world. We are destroying ourselves. I have money, but I have nothing else. I don't know how to be at peace with myself. The only thing I have is money. And so what can I do if not spend? But every time you spend, you are consuming. You are burning literally this world. For you, for your family. If I burn a log, I'm polluting. I'm killing my son, my friend, myself. You can't divide things. We are the same system, the same thing. You can be rich by destroying all of this, but then what? You will not there will be no air for you to breathe. And what will you do then? And not against anyone, nor the rich nor the poor, for we are all the same. But any of us, we had to look at what we do every moment, what we are really doing. I know you all, even if you're rich, if you're poor, everything, you are looking to live a good life, to be at peace, but how can things ever give you peace? Can they? Have you ever done that? You get something, and look for the next. But you're always searching, moving. You never find that peace. Because it's not a thing that will give it to you. Nothing can give you peace. Nothing can fulfill you. You have to see that for yourself. Don't take my words for it. See it in your life, moment to moment. Because there's peace only where all that stops. When you are in this moment, there's no other moment. When you fully realize that, and you stop going back to the past or the future, that only exists in thought because they are words, and thoughts give rise to the idea that there's a future or a past. If all that stops, if your thinking stops, you see you are here and there's nothing else. My friend, we can do something for this world, but all of us have to do it. Not another. Me, you, we all have to do the best we can do, and that is the world. Because what we are doing is the world. Don't you see? Everything that you do change what is even if in a small way. It doesn't matter. You can't even define it small, big, because you don't know where all that all that goes. Maybe you think you are doing something small, but you don't know how it ripples in the world. Uh, because small or big, they are words. You can't really divide a thing from everything else. A reaction as lives in an unlimited field. You can't confine it, it ends here. So to stop division, we ourselves need to stop that in us, not outside, because the outside is us. If you really see the world as it is, without dividing, how can you do something for you or another? There's no difference. Even that are just words, you, another. I can't make you see truth because truth is not mine. It's here. It's ever new. You had to see that for yourself. And in a moment, if you stop completely, if you throw away all, all that we have made, not outside but in your mind, because the mind is what keeps the past going. And it's a tragedy because we keep the past with us all the time, all the time. But the moment is ever new. We study history to repeat its history. We don't see the moment as it is, but we look back as it was another thing. Whatever it was is not coming back. But then we respond to the situation that is in front of us with that information. How that can be possible? How can? You can see it in a big or small way. As I said, they're just words. But even with your family, with your friends, do you ever see them as they are in that moment? Or do you carry the past with you? What they have done, what they have said, what how can there be contact with you and your friend or with your son like that? Don't you see you are the one divided? You don't see him or her as they are. That's a tragedy. Because then you have no relationship. You are completely disconnected. Is that a way to live life? You are always disconnected from yourself even. Because you are always carrying the past. You are always thinking, and thinking is the past. It can't be the moment thinking. Have you ever seen that? I think, but the moment I think it is already gone. It's no longer there. And as I said, the words themselves, they hold a context that was made in the past. You can't ever think or speak about the present, about the moment, about what you are. You can speak about what you think you are, but that's not you. That's something else. You have created a structure and you are speaking about that. A structure, not yourself. So you can, I don't know, make it beautiful or ugly. How much do you want that structure? It's still not you. But you're gonna suffer that just because that is not you. You are always living that disconnect between what you are really and what you are thinking you are. And that is suffering. You are always trying to maintain that image in a way or another. The hurt that you carry is in that image. It's not in you. How can be here that hurt? This is gone. It's not here. It's in the thinking. can't end it for you. It's in your thinking, in your attachment. That's what it is. Attachment to an idea, to a thing, to a person, to a way of seeing the world. Everything. Attachment is that, is the continuation in your mind, in the mind. And it's attachment that makes you suffer, nothing else. I'm not talking about physical suffering, I'm not talking about, I don't know, a wound, but the anxiety, the pain, the sorrow, the fear, everything that comes with attachment, that never leaves you at peace. So friend, whatever who you are, it doesn't matter. You can whatever. You are what you are in every moment, and nothing else. But what I'm saying is that it makes no difference what you are. Your skin tone, your how many money you have, how much money you have, um, the thing you possess. Who cares? You aren't that different from me or from the other. We are all friends. I see how people, how we try to escape all that suffering, all that confusion. I see it in every way possible. But it's not by escaping that thing will end. It will not end. If you escape, you still carry it. And today there are so many escapes. I see people seeking for spirituality. What is that really? And by doing that by searching for something, they are only making new words, new ideas, new concepts. The higher self, the lower self, the I don't know, vibrations, souls, traditions. There's everything around. and but that's not truth. Those are just words, those are just concepts. You will never see truth in that. There's no truth in that. But you, by doing so, you get more disconnected from the world, from what is around you, from what you really are. It's not a concept that is gonna bring you freedom, as I said, because nothing can bring you freedom. The moment itself is freedom, nothing else. The truth is freedom. And it lives here, moment to moment, new. But then if you try to get it, again, you are caught in that movement of I want something out of it, I want. You are still escaping from yourself. You can't escape yourself, but the movement is there. You have to be still, not in the body, but in the mind. There must be stillness. And you will not get there with with systems, with another system, with practice. I see all the people at the yoga centers doing meditation, sitting. It's just like the army, don't you see? How can that be silence? Why? Because if silence is something that arises from something that you do, it has it as a cause, right? And what is caused can cease. So that it's not really silence. You are doing something to get something. So you want something. As long as you want something, there's no silence. There's still the mind that thinks, I'm doing this for that. Then you get up, maybe you had a few seconds of silence, get up, and again you start thinking. Well, I don't know where to pause this because it's really long. I don't know if anyone will really see this, but whatever. What happens, happens. It's not in my control, and I don't really care. Maybe I'll make something, I don't know, shorter the next time, but it's not, even that, it's not in my control. I go with the flow. Uh, well, bye then. Have a good day, friend.